We're going to spend a bit of time reflecting on the significance of the resurrection of Jesus. And the first thing to say is that when we talk about the resurrection, we don't mean that Jesus was brought back from the dead to enter the same kind of life that he'd had previously. When Christians talk about Jesus being resurrected, they mean something like this. Jesus has gone into death and he's come out the other side into a new kind of life. And that makes Jesus unique. Christians believe that no one else in history has been resurrected. Yes, people have been resuscitated. Yes, people have been clinically dead and then they've been brought back. Yes, people have had near-death experiences. But Christians say none of that is relevant when thinking about the resurrection of Jesus. Because Jesus didn't come back to the same kind of life that he'd had previously. He entered a new kind of life, a resurrection life. Why is the resurrection so significant for Christians today? Well, there are a number of answers to that question. We're going to focus on two. Firstly, if Jesus and Jesus alone has been resurrected from the dead, that puts Jesus in a different category to any other person who has ever lived. Jesus doesn't belong in a lineup of religious prophets or great religious teachers. Jesus is completely separate from all of those different categories of people. Jesus is unique. The resurrection shows that he alone is worthy to be called the Son of God, the Messiah. So the resurrection tells us something about Jesus' identity. He's the Son of God, he is the Messiah, he is completely unique. The second reason why the resurrection is so important is that it gives Christians the guarantee that death will not have the final word in their lives. Because Jesus has been raised from the dead, this gives Christians the hope that they too will have a life after death. So Jesus' death is a kind of guarantee. It's God's guarantee to Christians that one day they will enjoy a resurrection life. One day they will enter a new kind of existence, a new kind of life. And of course, the afterlife is very significant for Christians today. But Christians would say belief in the afterlife isn't just wishful thinking. It's not just something we believe because we really, really, really want it to be true. Christians would say we believe in the afterlife because of something solid and certain, an event that has happened in history. We can have confidence that there is a life after death for us because Jesus has been raised from the dead.